It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Our guest today is Mike Gipson. He is a member of the City Council of Carson. And I want to speak with you about cities generally. As you know, 3 cities in our great state of California have filed for bankruptcy: San Bernardino, Stockton, Mammoth Lakes. We hear that your neighbor, Compton, could be next. Talk to me about the challenges facing municipalities in California.
When the state took redevelopment, that devastated a number of cities, 400 cities within the state of California.
Had redevelopment agencies,
laid off people, no longer being able to do business like they used to do in the past. And so it's devastating, and I venture that there'll be more cities, but I will say today that the city of Carson has balanced its budget. We have a healthy reserve. We have over $20 million in reserves.
But let me ask you,
sure.
So, you know, Carson and Compton, neighbors.
Yes.
Why is it, I mean, literally neighbors, next door to each other, why
Absolutely.
is it that they are in such dire straits and Carson is not, in your estimation?
Sure, in my opinion, Carson, we have a great tax base. We have a good tax base. We have an auto row. We are very business friendly in terms of our city. Carson is 60% industrial and 40% residential.
Do you have Dominguez Hills?
We have Cal State University Dominguez Hills with a Home Depot Center. We have a $1 billion project that's being, that's going to go vertical very, very soon. And so our disposable income is about $75,000.
Oh, really?
So we have a disposable income.
That's impressive.
And the council have been very wise, very prudent. Some people will say frugal. Some people will say very, very conservative as it relates to our spending. I'm proud of that. I'm proud not to have the city of Carson's name joined by other cities who have filed bankruptcy.
Right.
The city of Carson's doing well. We can do better, but we're doing well right now.
I do want to go back to redevelopment.
Sure.
Mayor Patrick Morris of San Bernardino announced that one of the main reasons why his city has faced bankruptcy is because of the loss of redevelopment. Could you paint a picture why redevelopment and its elimination has been so devastating for cities?
Well, for the city of Carson, we use those redevelopment dollars to create and eliminate blight, to create job opportunities and business in terms of development. Without being able to have that ability to go in partnership and to do developments, you're going to have not the tax dollars coming back into your city that will go directly into your general fund. And so we've been very, very prudent and very fiscally responsible. I'm not indicating that other cities haven't, but our redevelopment agency, when it was alive and functioning, was doing very, very well.
Mayor Morris also mentioned that the weight of employee compensation really bogged down the city, not only salaries, but pensions. Explain that for us. How does that manifest in Carson, for example? Well,
Carson is just like all the other cities. We take very good care of our employees.
But are you taking care that is too good? Because that's the rap, is that, in the go-go years of the late 90s or, 90s and 2000s, let's say, unions, bargaining partners were saying, oh, you can push off a salary increase, but give us more benefits.
Right.
And look what's happened.
We have a two-tiered retirement system. We now have a two-tiered retirement system. 3 years ago.
Yeah, okay,
3 years
so that's
ago.
a step.
And the unions agreed to it. So it wasn't something that we thrust upon them. It was something that the union said that we need to do business differently, and the city council adhered to that, and we caused and created a two-tier system.
But did you look back at prior contracts? Because you still have the weight of those contracts. I mean, it's 3 years ago in the future, but you still have the obligations from before.
And we still have to adhere to those obligations.
So how is that?
And we're doing everything that we can to create another, business opportunities, other opportunities to bring revenue into the city, to making sure that we can take care of our city employees. Because when you pay into retirement, you deserve to retire at a good rate.
His name is Mike Gipson. He's a member of the Carson City Council. My name is Brad Pomerance. We thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.